the idiot. First, we block out all the windows. And as long as that door and the one below, as long as they're both shut, and you keep your voices down, nobody can hear us. Do that one. No, Jimmy, do the other one first. We want to see what we're doing.
Is that all right?
Yes, that's fine. Now the other one.
Don't anybody take advantage of me.
Shh. This was the first room in the whole place to have electric light.
What on earth?
Who the hell lives here?
This was my grandfather's observatory. See? He built it when he was a young man.
For God's sake, why?
Oh, he was interested in astronomy.
He stuck himself up here.
Yes, most of the time he lived here. He had his food brought here, he slept here.
What's this?
Oh, that's the top of the lift. He had that put in when he wasn't able to climb the stairs anymore.
Why didn't he make it go all the way up?
Because lifts need space above the top floor for their pulleys. Perhaps my grandfather didn't want his chateau to look like a piece of pithead winding gear. Now, why don't you do something useful? Yes, there used to be some blankets in the wardrobe. See if they're still there.
Right.
Now, we'll move on from here as soon as we can. In the meantime, one or two things. Neither of you will leave here for any reason. Now, there's a lavatory halfway down to the door I unlocked. It's on the right. Now, when you use it, don't flush it until you hear one of the lavatories below being used.
Oh, no.
Yes, because every other room below us is full of Germans. Anyway, it'll give you a chance to exercise that self-control you're so proud of.
Would anybody come up here?
Not without the key.
And what happens when the lift's used?
Well, the lift doesn't work. It hasn't since my grandfather died. The last time it was used was to take his body down. He died in here.
Charming.
Get some sleep.
Who died in this?
Nobody. Yet. The water in the jug is for drinking. You can use the other for washing.
Oh!
But don't waste it.
My mouth's like the bottom of a parrot's cage. Where'd you get the water from, anyway?
From the lavatory cistern. The washing water's from the bowl. So don't drink too much. We can't replace it until some German obliges by flushing the lavatory below ours to cover the noise.
What time is it?
Nearly 9.
Morning or night?
Morning.
It's not often you get toilet water in that quantity.
Here, Jimmy.
What?
What do you think that is?
Oh, God knows, unless...
I think it's a little radio set.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Do you know enough to get it to work?
Don't know. You can't even tell if it's all there.
We'll see what you can do.
Well, it could take months.
We may well have time.
What do you mean?
Just that.
We're leaving when it's dark. You said so.
We're leaving when it's possible.
Oh, come on, it's only a general's headquarters. There can't be more than 50 Jerrys scattered over the whole estate.
Well, you were fast asleep. I was watching what was happening outside.
And what was happening outside?
I don't know. But it involved several thousand German troops.
It's all very impressive, Obersturmbannführer.
For the moment, it looks like a Boy Scouts demonstration of trekking. They will improve.
I've never seen such an immense display of sledgehammers being deployed. to crack a walnut that has not yet been proved to exist.
They will improve.
Only as your Führer says.
Our Führer.
Our Führer. He speaks of the 1,000-year Reich. I think it'll take almost 1,000 years to establish. If it needs a division to capture 2 men and a girl...
That is the difference between your war and our war. In our war, we can afford to take our time because there will be no second round.
And in the meantime...
We are working in terms of 1,000 years. What is the suffering of a few people
Even
now?
innocent ones?
I accept that. Even innocent ones. What is the suffering of a few million now, compared to the happiness of the thousands of millions to come?
You know, Obersturmbannführer, I sometimes think the test of whether a man is wrong is if he believes that ends justify the means. Ah, it is nearly time for lunch. Let us go in.
Oh, God, I'm hungry.
No hungrier than anybody else.
You can live on a diet of pure thought.
Vincent,
Yes?
how long will we stay here?
Well, I've told you a dozen times. I don't know.
Well, look, I'd rather die, mate, if I've got to die out there, rather than just starve to death up here.
What a pity, Squadron Leader, that you didn't... What's your kindergarten phrase? Buy it, when you cocked your 2-second burst at 20 thou and had your wizard prank somewhere.
If you just get your
You
finger
haven't
out.
eaten for just over 18 hours, and the strain is proving too much for you.
Oh, Vincent! I thought you said that didn't work.
Well, it didn't. One of the Germans must have repaired it. One thing about Germans, they can't stand seeing a piece of machinery doing nothing. Well, with any luck, some German is about to use the lavatory. It's your turn. How are you getting on?
It's like trying to repair a Sopwith camel when you're used to Spitz. It was built for batteries. Someone seems to have altered it to work off the mains.
My grandfather.
He knew what he was at.
Claude Maurice Paul Saint-Étienne Vérin, Viscount of Nantes, Count of Rochemont and Poitiers, member of the French Academy, Grand Officer of the Legion of Honor, and Commander of the Order Palmes Académiques.
What?
That was my grandfather.
Mine worked in a butcher's shop.
I envy you.
Half flaming half. It's always got me that, though. Bloody snob business, that there's something that makes life so easy when you don't have to worry about what you're going to spend all your money on.
I wasn't meaning money.
I've seen them. I've fought alongside them. Those dazzling blue-eyed boys from Oxbridge. Oh, it doesn't matter that they're not actually very good at flying airplanes. They're the right type, you see. Doesn't matter if some poor sod gets a Messerschmitt on his tail because the bloke who should be there is trying to be a hero somewhere else. Nah. The important thing is character, you see, breeding. My God. I wouldn't be here now if some young Etonian Ponce who was supposed to be my wingman had known his job.
Yes?
Yeah. I remember my mother saying, all she wanted was for me to be a credit to my father. Do you know what he did? He worked from 9 to 5:30, half-day Saturdays, with 10 days holiday a year, unpaid, for an insurance company. And the big moment in his year was when a ship got sunk or a warehouse caught fire or something. And then he could write down big sums of money in his book. It didn't matter that he only got £5, 6 shillings a week. When there was a claim, he could write down millions of pounds in his little book. Almost as though it were his money.
Yes.
Yes. Ah, I tell you. I got away from them very fast. Don't know why the hell I'm bothering to tell you all this.
No reason why you shouldn't. We may all get to know each other quite well by the time we've finished.
And when I got the DFC, presented by His Majesty the King, no less, My parents were invited to be present. Well, all the families of the other officers were there, in morning dress. In middle of war, and they still wore black jackets and striped trousers. And there was my dad, in his best blue suit. I suddenly felt very proud of him. Well, I suppose everybody's proud of their old man at some time.
No. Ah, success?
Oh, for Christ's sake. How long are we going to be cooped up in here?
Still no sign, I gather, Oberste Van Führer?
Not yet.
When have you in mind to call off the search?
When I've got them.
Although our orders make it clear that we will collaborate, I really cannot go on indefinitely, you know?
It won't last indefinitely, Colonel General.
I was always taught that military tactics were based on the use of minimum force needed to secure an objective.
Yes.
And I can hardly believe that a division, plus half my headquarters staff, plus your SS troops, is the minimum force needed to capture 2 men in one go.
Let me put it this way, Colonel General. With little more than a division, we can secure our authority over an area it would take you an army to garrison, if once a resistance movement is formed.
I must say I find this open parkland much more attractive than the plains of my native East Prussia. Oh, I do hope you don't regard that as a disloyal remark.
I come from Essen.
Ah, hardly the most immediately attractive part of Germany.
No. So perhaps I am more aware than you of what the Greater Reich has to offer the German people.
Oh, yes, indeed. We're becoming a nation of travelers. Lapland, Libya, Stalingrad.
It is now 1854 hours. If we have not found them by 2100, the troops encircling the estate will stay in their positions for the night. Schneibel,
Sir?
arrange a guard rota. There should be no problem. No one is to leave the estate unless he has a movement order signed personally by me.
Sir? I am in military command, Oberste Van Führer.
I was just about to add, or, of course, by the Colonel General.
And the rest of the troops?
I suggest that your men return to where they billeted.
I agree.
And my SS troopers will spend the night in the chateau.
Oh, no. No, that's impossible.
Why?
It's my headquarters, for one thing.
With respect, Colonel General, it is a huge building. There will be plenty of room.
And every room that isn't already taken up by my staff is used either by the Countess or by her friends. Staff and servants.
Yes. As you say, the servants will have to leave, except for perhaps 1 or 2. I will arrange transport. They're all local people, so they must know somebody will put them up. It'll only be for a night or 2 until we have found what we are looking for, and then they can return. And they will not disturb you, Colonel General. They will be all out combing the estate before you're up in the morning. Heil Hitler.
It's a lorry. They're moving out.
You don't move a staff HQ in a couple of lorries.
Oh, we could take a look.
I told you you can't see the front of the chateau from here.
Oh, we could look downstairs.
You obviously don't listen to what I say. You will not, under any circumstances, leave this room until I tell you to.
So we just stay cooped up in here, not knowing night from day and starve to death. Is that it? Well, what do you suggest we do?
I suggest you try to go to sleep.
It's only 8:30.
When you're asleep, you don't feel hungry. Come on, when you're ready, I'll turn the light off.
Jimmy, where's Vincent?
What?
Where's Vincent?
He's gone to the lavatory, I expect. It was his turn. Hey, He's left the key. I'm going downstairs to have a deck off.
No, he said we weren't to, Jimmy.
He can say what he likes.
I told her not to leave this room.
And I'll tell you something. This place is crawling with SS. All you've done is to get us trapped. This isn't a refuge. It's a bloody prison.
Yes, Mr. Joseph. I brought you some food.
Come in, for heaven's sake.
What is it?
This is Octave. She's my mother's housekeeper. She looked after me when I was very small. It's marvelous to see you again, Octave.
It's a pleasure to see you, Mr. Joseph.
Oh, I'm sorry. These are my friends, Octave. You know why we're here?
Yes, Mr. Joseph.
You'll help us?
I can't say I approve of what you're doing, but I've always known my duty to your family.
Thank you.
Do you no longer say grace, Mr. Joseph?
Bless us, O Lord, and these thy gifts, which we are about to receive from thy bounty. Through Jesus our Lord. Amen.
Amen.
How did you know we were here?
Franco mentioned it to me.
But he didn't know we were going to be up here.
No, Mr. Joseph, I looked for you for some time. And then I remembered that as a child you were very close to your grandfather. And when today I found the key was no longer in the place he'd left it, I realized where you were.
You've saved our lives, Hortense.
I'm afraid there's not very much to eat, but there's very little food in the chateau for anybody.
Except for the Germans.
No, I meant for Madame and the staff, sir.
Yes.
I was unable to bring any wine, as there are several Germans in the cellars.
You did very well, Octave.
Thank you, Mr. Joseph. General von Kranoff has been most helpful. He appreciates wine. When I first discovered that some of the soldiers were breaking into the cellars, I brought the matter to his attention and he stopped them. But these new soldiers...
What, the SS?
Well, I don't know what they're called, but they don't seem to be so well disciplined. I found 2 of them drinking the 34 claret out of the bottle.
They would.
When I told them that General von Tronoff had forbidden them to enter the cellars, they laughed. I even explained that it was absolutely essential that the 34 be decanted, but I don't think I was able to make myself clear.
How could you get in here when I had the key?
Well, you've been away for some time, Mr. Joseph. You must have forgotten that as housekeeper, I'm entitled to a spare key to every room in the chateau.
Of course.
Things might have been very different if you'd not been away, if you will permit me to say so.
Yes. What's happening to the chateau?
Well, I don't really understand, Mr. Joseph. I try to carry out my duties and not get involved in anything else.
But who's here now?
Well, last night the household staff were moved out. I am the only member left, except for the cook. And these new soldiers, I think you said they were called SS.
Yes.
Well, they've taken over the rest of the staff accommodation. In fact, some of them are sleeping in the ballroom and the billiard room and even the main dining room.
You know why they're here? They're looking for us.
So I understand. If you've finished,
Yes.
I shall take away the tray.
Of course.
I should like to clear up before the Germans wake up.
Have you managed to get any sleep tonight?
I shall have my usual hour off in the afternoon.
How is my mother?
She's as well as you could expect, Mr. Joseph.
Yes.
She's lived through a very difficult time.
Yes.
Alone. When I have the opportunity, I will bring you some more food. If that meets with your approval, Mr. Joseph. I will lock the door as I leave.
There's a sheep in wolf's clothing. An angel in disguise. Oh, blimey. What's the matter, love? There must be something. What?
It was just that woman.
And what about her?
She reminded me of someone I knew when I was a little girl.
Oh.
My aunt sent me to a convent school. You don't know how cruel people can be when they believe in something.
I'm learning.
One of my grandmothers was Jewish. And there was one of the sisters, Sister Teresa. Whenever she talked about how the Jews crucified Christ, she always looked at me.
Oh, and you mean what's-her-name reminded you of your sister Teresa?
Oh, no, not her. No, there was another sister, Sister Beatrice. We used to call her the wrath of God. She was terribly strict.
Well, sounds a jolly little home from home, your school.
When I look back, I realize she was always fair. Some of them weren't. But she was. And as you say in England, her bark was worse than her bite.
Yeah.
One day I'd been naughty. I can't remember what it was. Probably I'd stolen food or something. We didn't get very much to eat.
Wow, good training.
I was sent out to punishment room. I'd never been there before. And it was dark and full of bats.
What happened?
I screamed and screamed and I was all alone. And then Sister Beatrice came up and told me how wicked I'd been. She told me what happened to bad little girls, what happened to good little girls.
Oh, poor kid.
Oh, but you don't see.
What?
Well, she was being kind. It was her way of staying with me and looking after me. I wasn't frightened anymore not when she was there.
Yes, that's very like Hortense. Well, now we've had our midnight dormitory feast. We'll go back to bed. So who knows what tomorrow will bring. That's about 1 o'clock. Don't we have the news at 1?
Yes.
Where the hell's it got
Oh,
to?
let me in.
Oh, come on, there must be something better than that.
Continued pursuit of German forces. In the past week, an estimated 40 German tanks have been destroyed and considerably more damaged.
Where?
The number of prisoners taken since the attack started is now officially stated to be over 10,000. In one now, the area west of Tobruk.
The desert.
On the Russian front, the main activity has again been centered on the Stalingrad sector. German reports speak of massive attacks against the Russian positions in the city, where hand-to-hand fights continue.
What did you do in the war, Daddy? Oh, I spent it in France, my child, locked in the attic of a mad, dead astronomer.
Surely it'll be... The troops are all out, Mr. Joseph.
Looking for us.
I think so. There's only General von Trenoff and his aide-de-camp, so I was able to bring you the food and a few candles. But if I may call back later with the tray, only Madame will shortly be ringing for coffee to be cleared away.
Of course. Hortense, this food, where does it come from?
There is food in the chateau, Mr. Joseph.
For the Germans. Everyone else is rationed. Where does this come from?
I have never had a very big appetite, Mr. Joseph.
Good afternoon, Hortense.
Good afternoon, sir.
Ah, any success, Obersturmbannführer?
They're here somewhere. What the hell was that?
Oh, that is Madame la Comtesse ringing for service. In better social circles, one rings a bell instead of shouting.
In 5 years' time, there won't be a family in Germany without a foreign servant.
And if only your damn soldiers knew how to carry out a search! I walked straight back from the main entrance without being challenged once.
Perhaps they recognized your uniform.
They should challenge me anyway.
Well, could it be that the people you're after are miles away by now?
No?
You sound very certain.
We have friends in every village around here.
I doubt if your quarry would go to them.
No, but they know who they might go to.
And?
I spent most of the day talking to them. And they told me, most of them, that they know that the two men and the girl came this way.
They told you that?
I haven't time for the subtleties of conversation. Yes, they told me, and they also told me that they hadn't seen or heard of them since. So they are still around here somewhere.
When you say you haven't time for the subtleties of conversation...
What is the suffering of a French peasant compared to the suffering of a German soldier?
Do not tell me any more, Obersturmbannführer. There is so much it is essential that I must not know.
Madame la Comtesse requests the pleasure of your company, sir, for a glass of wine before dinner.
At 6:30.
Yes, sir.
Don't I get an invitation?
Please convey my thanks to Madame. And Obersturmbannführer Lutzig requests the honor are being introduced to Madame la Comtesse at the same time.
And Schneibel.
And Sergeant Schneibel, if that is not too much to impose on Madame. One small point. I always leave a few biscuits or nuts or something on that tray.
Oh, why?
Because otherwise Madame would have nothing to offer us to go with the wine. There is nothing left in the chateau. How very kind of you to receive us, Madame. May I present Obersturmbannführer Lutzig and Sergeant Schneibel. They are, like myself, guests in your charming home.
Do please sit. No, not in that chair, if you don't mind, Mr. Schneibel. That is my husband's chair. I've been watching your men from my window, Mr. Lutzig. What exactly are they doing?
Hunting, Madame.
Oh, they should have very good sport. Since the war started, hardly anything has been hunted on the estate.
We will make up for it.
May I offer a toast to our very gracious hostess?
And to peace between our two countries. I'm sure that everything will come right in the end. Marshal Pétain is a very strong man, but you'll not find him unreasonable.
No.
When he is recognized, as we are all sure that he will be, as the natural spokesman for all of France, then peace will come. I know. General, I have a favor to ask of you.
I'm always in your debt, Madame.
Only in 6 or 7 weeks, it will be time for the vendage.
The what?
The harvesting of the grapes for the wine.
With a shortage of labor, because of this terrible war, so many of our men are away. And as you will realize, unless the vendage is completed in 2 or 3 days, the grapes will be ruined.
Yes.
I was wondering if it would be possible for some of your soldiers to help. It's hard work, but it's not very skilled.
If it is at all possible, Madame, I will arrange it.
Oh, thank you. I know that the Kaiser makes a point of only drinking German wine, but perhaps you could contact Crown Prince Wilhelm. I gather that he enjoys a good wine, wherever it comes from.
Following the increased activity by U-boats along the Atlantic shipping route, the Minister of Food urges all households.
Well, if that's the news, I'd rather have the light.
Yeah. Nina?
If only there was some good news.
Oh, I don't know. We're doing all right in the desert.
That's happened before. Advance, then retreat.
All right now, I think. I wish you hadn't talked about food.
Desert. We can't win the war just
For God's sake, stop grumbling!
Oh, steady, sport. I mean, she's only a girl.
She got into this through choice. I didn't ask her to. I wouldn't have used her.
All the same.
Either of you. All right, I've been ordered to get you back to England, but from my point of view, just being with you reduces my chances of coming out of this alive by about half.
You're not the only bloody hero in the Allied armies, you know?
What does either of you know about war? And war to you is just, well, it's one decent chap against another decent chap and no hard feelings. And if I don't come back, bad show, but let's have a drink all round in the mess for old Jimmy. As for Nina, started as a game, didn't it? Little groups of clever young students sitting round a candle in a cellar, plotting to overthrow the Nazis by writing slogans on walls. And the mere fact that you happened, quite by accident, it wasn't intended, the fact that you happened to know too much, that wasn't the idea at all. And because you know too much, and because nobody thinks that if the SS or the Gestapo or the Milice got hold of you, you'd be able to stand what they'd do to you, It's stopped being a game. I've got to get you out or kill you. When I first went into SOE, there were 18 on my course. One was killed during training, 2 were killed when their parachutes didn't open properly, and 2 of us are active. And the other 13, they were betrayed, sooner or later. The lucky ones died fairly quickly. The unlucky ones are still alive.
What's the matter with him?
I don't know. He's changed since he's been here.
Look, old man, we realize it's different for you. And God knows, we're grateful. But let's look on the bright side. I mean, the war won't go on forever. And when you come back here, you won't be stuck up in the garret, will you? You'll be with your father and
My father is dead.
Ah. Well...
He was shot.
I didn't realize. I'm sorry. I can see
He was
now why
shot by one of the first of the resistance here. Because he was a fascist.
Oh, Christ.
I very much doubt if I'll ever come back here. If we ever get out, that is. So I'm already working in borrowed time. It's after midnight, we'd better sleep.
Managed to get you some wine, Mr. Joseph.
You're wonderful, Hortense.
I've tried not to disturb it too much, but it would be better if you could let it settle. It has been chambred.
Darling, after the war, you come to England, and I'll take you on the biggest and best pub crawl in history.
Would it be all right for me to clear away later? Only some of the Germans will get up soon. I think it's to change the guard.
Of course. Hortense,
Mr. Joseph?
about my mother.
Sir?
I would like to see her.
That'll be very difficult. She lives in the Blue Suite now. She hardly ever leaves it. And the Germans...
No, I don't mean to speak to her. I mean to see her, just literally to see her.
She sometimes takes a walk in the walled garden.
Ah, but I can't see the walled garden from here. I can only see this side of the chateau and part of the estate at the back.
She never goes there. Not now.
What, not since the Germans came?
No, Mr. Joseph, not since your father died.
Oh. Yes, I see.
She very rarely goes out at all now.
She doesn't know I'm here, does she?
No, Mr. Joseph.
No, it's better like that. It's safer.
Yes.
But you see, I don't know when I'll ever come back here, and I would like to see her again.
I understand.
So if somehow you could get her to come out where I could see her and then tell me.
Well, I'll do my best, but it's not easy. We never know where we're going to be allowed to go.
Thank you. Because you see, my mother, she's all I've got left now.
Yes.
And you mustn't tell her this, and I don't want to sound dramatic, but perhaps if I don't see her now, I won't have a chance again.
I understand.
God knows when this war will end.
Only he does.
Hortense, when we get out of here, when it's safe, will you give my mother my love?
I will.
And tell her that the only reason why I couldn't come to her was for her own safety.
Well, I don't think she'll understand.
No, I know it's difficult, but she could so easily be upset, and then it just wouldn't
No,
be
it's
our
not
lives.
that, Mr. Joseph.
What is it, then?
The reason that she never goes out now, since your father died, is she's changed. Even if she met you, I'm not sure she'd know who you are. You see, she often thinks I'm called Marie. Marie was her nurse when she was a child. If that will be all, Mr. Joseph.
What was all that about then? Bless us, O Lord, for these thy gifts.
Mr. Joseph, they're going to search the chateau. I overheard a conversation between General Drenhoff and the SS gentleman. They were very angry. They were shouting at each other. All the soldiers are going to be taken to the borders of the estate, and then they will move in towards the chateau. And Madame, they're making her leave. We have got to go and live in one of the cottages. They're turning her out of our own home.
What's going to happen to it?
Well, General von Drenhoff said they had no right to take over the chateau, but the other man said he had a piece of paper which gave him the permission. Well, that can't be right, can it, Mr. Joseph?
They can do anything, Hortense.
You say they're going to search the chateau?
Yes. Everywhere. Madame's own rooms. Everywhere.
They've got to find us.
Yes, I've already realised that. Listen, Hortense, when are they going to search the chateau?
Well, the other man said they should be here this afternoon.
Ah, and before that, what's happening?
Happening?
When are you and my mother, when are you being moved?
I don't know. They just told me to take whatever we needed.
But when? You must have some idea.
No,
When?
I don't know. Please, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm sorry. What did they say?
When I asked about preparing luncheon for Madame, they laughed and said we should have a picnic.
And was there anything else?
No, only about the servants.
What about the servants?
Well, they're to be brought back here. That's what they said, to collect the rest of their clothes.
When are they doing this?
But if they're going to take the rest of their clothes, does it mean they'll never be allowed to come back here? Is that what it means?
When are the servants coming back?
I don't know, but soon.
Collect all our stuff up on the tray.
Right.
Oh, no, please. I should be doing that.
Hortense, listen to me. I want you to go downstairs as though nothing had happened. Do you understand? Yes. I'm relying on you. Don't ever tell anyone at all, that we've ever been here. They've long memories, the Germans, and I don't want you involved anymore. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah, my dear.
Now start putting the blankets back in the radio.
Right.
Mr. Joseph.
Yes?
What will happen to Madame?
I don't know.
You see, I told her it's because we're going away on our summer holiday. Will there be anything more, Mr. Joseph?
No, nothing more.
On your way, hurry! You can each take as much as you can carry, no more. Halt! As much as you can carry, I said. Leave the cart behind.